Write the question number 20. Prove that the equation of the parabola of vertex and focus are on axis at a distance a1 and a2 from the point. Let's understand the concept of the question with the diagram. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis, and this is your origin 0, okay. Our vertex A1 and focus A2 distance. Suppose here is a vertex A1 and here is a focus A2. So it is given that this distance is A2 and this distance is A1. We know that the parabola is rotating about the focus vertex and focus is lies between them. And here something there is directrix. So this is your directrix. This is your directrix. This is your directrix. And we know that this distance and this distance is always equal. This is vertex A, focus S, and this is your directrix. We take any point P on the parabola x, y, and if we draw perpendicular, then we know that PS is equal to PM by the definition of the parabola. Okay. So let's start the question. Given, what is the given? Given OS is equal to A2, OA is equal to A1. This is given. Okay. So coordinate of focus is coordinate of focus is A2, and the coordinate of vertex is A1, and we know that what is we know that ZA is equal to AS. ZA is equal to AS, and the value of AS is OS minus OA, and the OS minus OA is A2 minus A1. So this is the value of ZA. We find the value of ZA. Now what is the value of OZ? If we find OZ, then we know what is the coordinate of point Z is. So OZ is OA minus OZ means what is the value of OZ? We know OA minus ZA. OA minus ZA. So the value of OA is A1 minus ZA is A2 and plus A. So this is 2A1 minus A2. Okay. This is the coordinate of this point is 2A1 minus A2, 0. And the coordinate of this point is A1, 0. And the coordinate of this point is A2, 0. And the student, this is your directrix. So from this point we can write the equation of the directrix This is x coordinate. X is equal to 2a minus a2 or x minus 2a1 plus a2 is equal to 0. This is your equation of f. Okay, and let us consider any point P. Let P x comma y be any point on parabola. So student, we know that PS is equal to PO. PS is equal to PO. By the distance formula, we find the value of PS square root x minus a2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 means y minus 0 whole square. PM is perpendicular distance from this line, so this is x minus 2a plus a2 and the x coordinate is 1 square and y is not present, so this is 0. Here we apply the formula P is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root a square plus. Okay, so note this, that we rub this question for solution of the question. Now student, squaring both sides, we get x minus a2 whole square plus y square is equal to x minus 2a1 plus a2 whole. Now we find the value of y square. So our y square is equal to x minus a2 plus a2 whole square minus x minus a2 whole. Now here we apply the formula a square minus b square. We write x minus 2a1 plus a2 plus x minus a2, and here x minus 2a1 plus a2 minus x plus a. So y square is equal to this is cancel out minus 2a, and here x is cancel out 2a2 minus 2a. Now taking 2 common from here, and here we get y square is equal to 4x minus x1 and a2 minus a1. So student, this is your final answer and this is your required equation of the parabola. So note this question, and important, the concept of equation is here, and all the question is solved on the basis of all the concept of the. Next question is, we are going to find the equation of the parabola whose vertex at the origin and focus is this. So first we draw the diagram. Vertex is origin, here is vertex, and the focus is 0, 5. So 0, 5 is here, so this is your focus. On y-axis, this is x-axis. We know our parabola is rotate about the focus, rotate about the vertex, and the focus is inside the parabola. So the parabola is rotate in this direction. Parabola is rotate in this direction, and to find the equation we also know the directrix. What is the directrix? So this is your directrix of the parabola, and the distance of focus and vertex. What is the distance of focus and vertex? Is 5 units. So focus of that vertex and directrix is also, this distance is 5 and this is also 5 by the theory of the parabola. we know that vertex is lies between focus and directrix. Vertex is the middle point of focus and directrix. So this is also the 5 unit. So the coordinate of this point is 0, -5 because this is in negative. So here y is negative. So what is the value of directrix? Is y is equal to -5 or y plus 5 is equal to 0. If we take any point P on the parabola x, y and then we draw the perpendicular PM and we see what is the value of PS and PM. Here focus is written by F, so we find PF and PS. Okay. So we write given thing vertex A is 0, 0, focus F, the focus F is 0, 5 and we know that ZA is equal to AF is equal to 5. So what is the coordinate of Z? Of Z is 0, -5 because this is in negative direction of y axis. So equation of directrix y is equal to -5. Or we can write y plus 5 is equal to 0. This is your equation of directrix. And we know that what we know that PF is equal to PM by the definition of the parabola. So we find the distance between these 2 points by applying the distance formula. This is x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square. Now perpendicular distance on the directrix is y plus 5 upon root 1 square. By using perpendicular formula, P is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root a square plus b square. Now solve this. This is x square plus y minus 5 whole square is equal to y plus 5. Now our next step is squaring both sides. We get x square plus y minus 5 whole square is equal to y plus 5 whole. Now we open the bracket. This is x square plus y square plus 25 minus 10. X y square plus 25 plus 10. So 25 5 square, this is cancel out. So x square is equal to 25. This is your final answer. Student, note down, this is the equation of the parabola. Question is PSQ is a focal chord of the parabola and SP is given, then we are going to find the SP. Let's draw the diagram first. This is your standard parabola. Y square is equal to 8x along the x-axis. So this is your standard parabola and this is your vertex and this is your letter sector. And letter sector is 8, so total distance is 8, L dash, whole letter sector is 8, half of the 8 is 4 here, 4 here. Okay, so this is your diagram and here is focus, this is your x-axis and this is your y. Now here we write the equation of the given parabola. given parabola equation of the given parabola is y square is equal to 8x. Now if we compare with this parabola with the original equation, so original equation is y square is equal to 4ax. So here 4a is equal to 8, it means a is equal to 2. So what is focus? What is focus of this parabola? So focus of this parabola is a comma 0. It means 2 comma 0 is the focus. So here we write the focus. Now our next step is PSQ is a focal chord. What is the focal chord? A chord which is passes through the focus is known as focal chord. Again listen, a chord which is passes through the focus is known as focal chord. So this is your focal chord. This is your focal chord TSQ which is passes through the focus. And here given SP is this distance is 6 and we are going to find SP. And here we have SP is equal to 6. And we are going to find SQ is equal to question. We already proved that if any focal chord passes through the focus, then what is the relation between SP and SQ? So our relation is 1 upon SP plus 1 upon SQ is equal to 1 upon A. Okay. Now we substitute the value. So here we write 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon SQ, the value of A is 2, so 1 upon 2. So 1 upon SQ is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 6. 1 upon SQ is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 6 is 3 minus 1 upon 6. It means 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3. So the value of SQ is 3 unit. This is your final answer. So if you can note down. Welcome in my online classes. Let's start class of the day with this beautiful thought. Thought is mathematics is the queen of science. Mathematics is the queen of science. This thought is given by the Gauss, C.F. Gauss, who is great scientist and mathematician also. And we are studying parabola exercise 16.1. Here we write question number 20 of your prescribed book. And the question is prove that this equation represents a parabola. This equation is represent a parabola. This is your out of course question, but this question present in your book, so that's why we are going to solve this problem. Because this becomes the general equation of the conics, then we check whether it is parabola or not. So let's solve this question. We write the given equation 1 upon x plus y minus a plus 1 upon x minus y plus a plus 1 upon y minus x plus a is equal to 0 is represent the parabola. Now we are going to solve this equation. We write this equation as it is and we move in opposite direction. So we write x minus y plus a plus 1 upon y minus x plus a is equal to minus 1 upon x plus y minus a. Now student, we take LCM. So we take LCM. So our LCM is x minus y plus a and the y minus x plus a. Here we write y minus x plus a plus x minus y plus a equal to minus times 1 upon x plus y minus a. So student, here we see that the y cancel out, x also cancel out. Now we write the remaining term here. So this is 2a upon x minus y plus a, and the y minus x plus a is equal to minus 1 upon x plus y minus a. Now we multiply or cross multiply this equation, so we get 2a x plus y minus a equal to minus times plus a and y minus x plus a. We open the bracket, we get 2ax plus 2ay minus 2a square square. Now we multiply, so we get xy minus x square plus ax. Now student, it's time to y, this is minus y square plus xy minus a. Now with a, so here plus ay minus ax plus a. Anything is cancelled out? Nothing. ay cancel out, and the ax also cancel out. Okay. Now here we write 2ax plus 2ay minus 2a square is equal to, this is xy become 2xy minus x square minus y square plus a square. Now we open the bracket, so we get multiply the minus sign x square plus y square minus 2xy minus 2ax minus 2ay is minus a square plus 2a square is a square is equal to 0. So this is equation. This is equation of conics. Then how we know that this equation represents a parabola? This is a general equation. What is the general equation? General equation of conic second degree. General equation of second degree. I think this is the first time used because it is out of course. For your knowledge, I will tell you what is the general equation of the second degree. Here we write the general equation of the second degree: ax square plus by square plus 2xy plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Student, this is general equation of the second degree. Now we compare both the equation. So we get a is equal to 1, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and 2h is equal to minus 2. 2h is equal to minus 2, it means h is equal to minus 2. Condition for parabola. For parabola, this second degree equation represents the parabola if h square is equal to a. If h square is equal to ab, then we said that our conics represent the parabola. Now we substitute the value. The value of h is minus 1 square is equal to 1 into 1. 1 is equal to 1. So here h square is equal to ab. Hence, given equation represent a parabola. Hence, given equation represent a parabola. So students note this question and we will discuss another question. The question is prove that the equation this represent a parabola. In previous question a different type of equation is given. Here already a quadratic equation is given and we are going to show that this equation represent a parabola. Okay, but equation is not written in the standard form of parabola. So how we convert this equation in the standard form of the parabola? Let's see what is the process behind that. Okay, now the given equation is, so let's start our question with given equation. So here firstly we write the given equation of the parabola. Is y is equal to, sorry, we start from this point, y is equal to ax square plus bx. This is the given equation of the parabola. And in previous many questions we also converted equation in the parabolic form. So what we do here, if any coefficient is present with x square, then first we take common. So same the process, we take a common. So here we get x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a. Now we take a common. Now what is the rule? We add and subtract half of the square of coefficient of x. We add and subtract half of the square of coefficient of x. So note this point. We add and subtract half of square of, we write in statement, half of square of coefficient of x. Half of square of coefficient of x. So what is the half of b upon a? Is b upon 2a. b upon 2a. So we add here, we add and subtract b upon 2a whole square. b upon a coefficient of x and half is 2 divided by 2, then square. So here we write y is equal to a x plus b upon ax, and here we add b upon 2a whole square and also subtracted b upon 2a whole square and plus c upon a. Now students, this becomes formula a square b square 2ab. So this is x plus b upon 2a whole square. Now remaining term is minus b square upon 4 a square plus c by a. Now open the bracket. So we get y is equal to a x plus b upon 2a whole square multiplied by the a. So this is b square upon 4a plus c. We move this in this direction. So our next step here, y plus b square upon 4a minus c is equal to a x plus b upon 2a whole square. We consider that y plus b square upon 4a minus c is equal to capital Y and x plus b upon 2a is capital. So we get capital Y is equal to a times capital X square. What is this? This is the equation of the parabola. This is equation of parabola. This is equation of parabola. Axis is y-axis positive direction. Y-axis in positive direction. So students, the given equation represent the parabola whose axis is y-axis and in positive direction. So note this question, then we discuss another problem. Find the length of the chord of the parabola which passes through the vertex and is inclined to the angle pi by 4. Okay, so first we see from the diagram what is happened there. So here we draw parabola y square is equal to 4ax. This is your parabola. This is vertex of the parabola, and here is the x-axis and this is your y-axis, and in this question it is which find the length of the chord of the parabola. We are going to find the length of the chord of the parabola which passes through the vertex. So this is vertex, so our chord is passes through the vertex. This is your chord. AB is a chord. AB is a chord and which inclined at angle of 45 degree. Inclined at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, and here we draw perpendicular. This is M. So student, here we are going to find the length of the chord, and AB is the length of the chord, and the angle is inclined with an angle is 45 degree is given. This is pi by 4 means 45 degree, and here is 0 0. So how we find length of the chord? First we find the equation of the chord. Equation of chord AB. Equation of the chord AB which is passes through the origin. So we know that the formula y is equal to mx, and where m is equal to tan theta. It means this is tan pi by 4. So value of tan by 4 pi by 4 is 1. So the equation is y is equal to x is the equation of the chord AB. Now we squaring both sides. So this is your second equation, and the given equation of the parabola the given equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Now we substitute the value of y here, so we get x square is equal to 4ax. So cancel out, so x is equal to 4a. Now student, x is equal to 4a and the y is also equal. So coordinate of point B is 4a, 4. Okay, the coordinate of point B is 4a, 4b. Since x is equal to y equal to 4a, hence coordinate of B is 4a, 4. Now we are going to find the distance AB, length of chord. chord by applying the formula, distance formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is 4a minus 0 whole square plus 4a minus 0 whole square. So this is 4a square plus 4a square. If we take 4a outside, then here we get root 2. So this is the length of the chord and this is our final answer. So if you note this good question, then we discuss some